Hello. Just getting some stuff figured out here. Yeah, I don't think there's one thing I'm looking at is going to want to work. I changed up a lot of stuff on my side for these streams because I think that there is some room for, you know, always room to try other new things with how I do these streams, seeing if it's easier for me. Because, you know, any little bit that's going to make it easier, of course, is going to make it easier, right? Long story short, I completely revamped how I went live. I used every last minute of that starting soon screen to get everything as set up as I possibly could. And I'm still trying to see if I can get things working here. It's not looking good for the home team in that department. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do that. And then I'm just going to throw this out there. Is that not going to work? I don't know if that's going to work. Oh, there's that. Okay, so that does work. At least. So I at least have... Alright, that works. So let's go ahead and go live for shorts. Let's see how well this works. So if that's not going to work, what I can do is I can do this and that. Slide that over a little bit. And that should work. Boom. Perfect. Problem solved. All right, let's go ahead and get this next part done. And yeah, let's go and give that a try. And we should be good. I'm also going to edit this one more time. And that is not how it should be looking. Work with me, work with me, work with me. do 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 do. Do 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 do. And it's not what I want. Go away. Go away. Here I come to save the day. Why are you being goofy? That might not be working. Well, how's everyone else's day going? I'm trying to get another output for the stream going at the moment. It doesn't seem to be working quite right. I don't know why it's not working. But it's not. Why aren't you working? All right, if this doesn't work, then we'll just drop this whole idea altogether. Like, woohoo. Is that working? Okay, so it's not sending it the way I want it to. Okay, well, we'll just drop that whole idea. Okay, so we weren't able to get that working. We tried. I was trying to get the stream to also go like out to YouTube Shorts. So why are there two streams? Because I was trying to get one out to YouTube Shorts and the other one out to traditional streaming, and it wasn't working. It was something I've been wanting to do for a little while, and I tried it and it didn't work. Ah, stupid. So, yeah. Turns out it's the other stream that's actually working, it looks like. Hello, hello, hello. So go to the other stream, guys, the one where the title does not say vertically in parentheses. I'm going to kill the one in parentheses. So please go to the other stream. All right, where is everybody? Anyone just type something random into the chat. Just so I know where everybody is. Because I do have 2 streams up right now, technically speaking. And I'm going to kill one of them on YouTube. If you count Twitch, there's 3, but if you're on Twitch, you're golden. So if you're on YouTube, please type anything, whatever you want, into chat, just so I know which stream you guys are in. The stream that I'm going to kill is the one that says vertically in parentheses within the title, the word vertically. I'm going to kill that one. So there should be 2 streams running on YouTube at the moment. Please go to the other one. Can everyone please type something into the chat? I see a Jedi. I see a Connor. I see a Nick. Please type something so I know where you guys are. I don't want to kill the stream you guys are in. That's the last thing I want to do. Are we all in the right one? Everyone please say anything, something into the chat. Even if it's just like a random number. I just want to know where everybody is. So. I was in the non-vertical one for a second. Okay. Just so everyone knows, in 5 seconds, I am going to kill the stream that says vertically in the title. If you are currently in that stream, if you want to watch tonight's stream, go to the other live stream that is on the channel. It should be the only one up. So, for those of you who are in the stream that says vertically, you have 5 seconds to switch over. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last little bit is that it should have the thumbnail that is not paper and pencil and not music related. It should be computers. 2, 1. Stream should be killed. So, long story short, everybody, is the reason why there were 2 streams. Everybody here? Is everybody here? Is everybody still here? Hello, hello, hello. It's not fully killed, but it ended. Yes. Yes, so the vertically stream should be ended. So, long story short, the reason why I wanted to do, why there were 2 streams up is I wanted to do a stream for like how we normally do it, right? Where there's a stream strictly on the channel, kind of plain and simple. And then simultaneously, I do a stream vertically. And that stream vertically would go into YouTube Shorts. And for the, I know everybody here goes through YouTube Shorts, and as you're scrolling, sometimes you find like YouTube live stream. So that way the live stream ends up there. That's what I tried to do. So, it wasn't working. I ended up just outputting the same stream twice somehow. I don't know how that happened. I would have to review how that worked. And yeah, that's something I want to play with on my own. So, but other than that, like on your guys' end, everything should still be pretty much the same. A lot of things, I changed a lot of things on my end over the last couple of days for these streams. Trying them out. I don't know if they're going to be easier. I don't know if they're going to be better, but they're definitely going to be different. It's going to be different on my end a little bit. So yeah, but how are we all doing tonight? So yeah, Nick, the reason I ended the stream was just because I wanted to only have one stream going. When the second one wasn't working because it was just an identical one of the first one, it's like, I'm just going to kill it. I'm not going to have a third stream go out that's exactly the same as one of the other 2. So I am doing well. I'm doing well. It's Wednesday. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Does anyone even remember that reference? Does anyone even know that reference? Video's like 8 years old. Guess who's here? Hey, Bubba. It's Oliver. Come here, Bubba. It's Oliver, and he just got groomed. He just got groomed. Look at him. Look at him. Are you a good boy? You want to say hi? I'll be here for a short bit today. Gotcha. Well, I'm glad you're able to at least say hi. I'm glad to say hi. You good boy? He's a good boy. What was a good boy? Oh, look at Oliver. Oh, and Heidi's not underneath my chair. Heidi! Heidi, 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 Heidi. Come here, Heidi girl. Heidi, come here. Come here, Heidi. Here she comes. Here she comes. She's coming here. She's on her way. Hi. Here you go, Bubba. There you go. Come here, here you go. What else? You want up? Come here. It's Heidi, girl. She licks when she gets nervous. They just got groomed today, so they're nice and they smell good. They're happy. A little tired. But look at her. Oh, you should. His name is Oliver? Yeah, his name is Oliver. This is Heidi. You good girl? Yeah. You look in my beard? Yeah. You nervous licker. Yeah, it's you. You good girl? Yeah, are you a good girl? Yeah, she's such a good girl. Alright, you wanna go sit down with Oliver? Do you wanna sit down with Bubba? Alright. Oliver's nickname is Bubba. The short story of why his nickname is Bubba. Yes, we're gonna play more Avatar today. The short story of why Oliver's nickname is Bubba is we used to babysit my cousin. That's the easiest way to explain that relationship. We were babysitting my little cousin, and he couldn't say the word dog. He didn't know the word for dog. And so he would always call our dogs the Bubbas. And so coincidentally, he only really played with Oliver back when he was a puppy. Oliver is almost 13 right now. Heidi just turned 6. So this is closer when Oliver was probably about 5 or 6 years old himself. And you just throw the ball for Oliver and he will play with you all day long. So my little cousin constantly threw the ball and I always call him Bubba for like dog. And so the name just stuck. And so we called him Bubba. His name is Oliver. We call him Bubba. So why don't we go and hop into Avatar? I want to kind of hop back into it. I want to kind of laugh at this game some more. This game, guys, is not the greatest. It's not, but we're gonna have fun. What are their breeds? They're the same breed. They actually came from the same place, which is my grandmother. I will put it modestly and say my grandmother breeds dogs. That is putting it very modestly. They're Shih Tzu Terrier mixes. And then I have, who is that? Oh, it's Sophie. Then I have Sophie. Maisie's somewhere in here. You just got fed too. Yeah. Maisie's somewhere down here. Ow, son of a... But do you guys like my shirt? I got it from GameStop for like less than $20. And it's in my size. And it's super soft. It's like more than in my size. It's actually like fit for somebody of my build. It's nice and big. I wear a 2X, by the way. But it's like actually kind of like slim down the sides because I'm tall. I'm a tall 2X. I'm not a big 2X. So this shirt is actually like made for a tall person rather than just a big person. So a lot of my shirts end up being really baggy and it makes me look a lot bigger than I actually am. This shirt actually kind of fits me. And it makes me happy. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. So for the record, we're playing this game because it's bad. This game, what's the reviews for this game on Steam? I just want to look this up really quickly. What are the reviews for this on Steam? Store page. This game is mostly negative reviews. Is the review in here? There's one review in particular that I absolutely loved. Where's the one review that... Yeah, here it is. Quest for a refund. That's the one that makes me laugh. I love that review. Yeah, this game's not this game's not that good. So we're gonna have fun with this. Want to do an action figure battle? It's gonna be Twitch from Toy Story 3 versus Buzz Lightyear. Awesome. So far, if I had to make a review of this game, this game is best made for people who enjoy Avatar. It's made best for people who enjoy Avatar, but they don't usually play video games. So there's a lot of hand-holding. The gameplay is not the greatest. The voice acting is not good. It should have been made as a very high-end mobile game. It should have been made as a mobile game.
We better go.
If everything you see here was just maybe put down at half step in like visual quality, like it's just a lower resolution, I would play this as a mobile game. Because it's got a lot of mobile game-like qualities to it. You got like Subway Surfer mini games, a lot of fun puzzles, simple mechanics with fighting. You know, it's pretty standard stuff. How do I balance with 3 pets, YouTube, and work life? I don't. Quick answer is I actually don't live by myself because the United States housing market is horrible. After I graduated college, I moved it back in with my parents, and so I technically live with my parents, working full-time, doing YouTube for fun as a hobby. And so when it comes to the pets, I fully take care of the cats. I've kind of adopted that as my responsibility. I take care of the litter box, I take care of their food, and so that being said, I handle like the chore of actually feeding them. My dad has their food in like their litter box and stuff like that, all that ordered like through Amazon. So he's just like, he just gets the stuff ordered and he gets it set out on a certain, like, you know, repeat order every so often. So it's like, oh yeah, we're getting food every month. We're getting litter every month. And it's just up to me to do that job. And that's pretty easy. And so with the dogs, it's just letting them out a handful of times a day to do their business. And with that as well, just making sure they get food. With work life, I have the best job for also wanting to do YouTube at the same time. I work from home in sales. So with that, I actually, all my lunch breaks are at home. So like, let's do the math here. If you work an 8-hour shift at work, right guys, if you work an 8-hour shift, you're not working 8 hours. You're not setting aside 8 hours of every day for work. You actually set aside closer to 9 to 10 hours because you have to set aside at least 30 minutes to an hour in the morning and then after work to commute, to get dressed, to do all of that, all those little things that you would do normally for work, right? You have to do this every single day. So you're not setting aside 8 hours a day for work. You're setting aside closer to 9 to 10. When you suddenly don't have to do that anymore, suddenly you are setting aside just 8 hours a day for work. And if you only need 6 or 7 hours of sleep a night, then that's less than a third of your, that's less than half your waking day. And then on top of that, my lunch breaks, I can take an hour for a lunch break, but that hour is suddenly at home. I'm at home for my lunch break. I can do whatever I want. If there's chores I have to do, like take care of the pets, let them do their business, clean the bathroom, or if I just want to watch TV and cook a frozen pizza, I can do that. That's my lunch break. And so a lot of my lunch breaks, I watch Whose Line Is It Anyway? There for a little while, I was watching X-Men 1992, the old cartoon. Like, that's what I was doing for my lunch breaks. So suddenly, I'm not setting aside 9 to 10 hours of my day. I'm setting aside 7 hours of my day. See how that works? Now there's also no commuting. So now I only work a 7-hour day. Those little things add up. And so I have a phenomenal job. And my bosses are super big on making sure us workers get good work-life balance. Do I think Buzz Lightyear wins when he was... Do I think Buzz Lightyear winges when he was tied in the box, reset to demo mode? I assume you're trying to say whines. I mean, why you're asking me that? You can just watch the movie. Nick, you can just rewatch the movie and get the answer for yourself. Do I think D23 this year was a success? As long as Disney focuses on making good stories and not just sending messages all the time, and by messages I mean overtly political messages, then Disney's too big to fail. If Disney keeps focusing on trying to shove agendas down our throat, then they can fail. As long as they don't try to keep focusing on giving us messages rather than movies, then they'll win. Then it'll always be a success. So, to answer that, I think it was a success overall. Is it their best D23 ever? No. I don't know which one would be, but I'm not going to outright say this was the best thing. I'm not excited for every single project. Like Mufasa, I don't give a shit about Mufasa. This is all my personal opinion, so please don't bank your opinion off of mine. I personally could not care less about Mufasa, or honestly, I don't really care about Elio, but I know that a lot of people are going to look forward to Elio, that new original Pixar movie. Pixar announced a lot of sequels as well, like Incredibles 3, which I'm hesitantly optimistic for. And overall, I'm excited for, I think, more projects than I'm not excited for, at least in some small capacity. I hope that makes sense. The one thing I'm most torn on is Lilo and Stitch.
We can get through.
I love Lilo and Stitch. Give me a second here. I want to see if I can find this. I want to see if I can find this really quickly. Give me a second. Yeah, I did say they announced Incredibles 3. I'm not going to get what I was thinking of. I'm not going to get what I was thinking of because it's I'd have to crawl for it. It's in my crawl space. But this is an old broken lamp. So this light doesn't work anymore. It's super loose. The wiring's faulty. But this was a lamp I bought off a friend of mine in middle school for $20. I used it all through middle and high school. And this is only one of my many Lilo and Stitch pieces of memorabilia. I have a handmade hat, baseball cap. It was salvaged from an old Minnesota Vikings hat. And my mom turned it into experiment. I think it was 226, who was Sparky. My favorite non-Stitch experiment from the TV show. I watched every episode. I've seen every movie. I love Lilo and Stitch.
Ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind or forgotten.
I love Like, I really love this movie. I love everything about Lilo and Stitch. The live action, I'm torn. I'm really torn. I'm going to go see it. I'm going to see it. Maybe not in theaters, but I will eventually see it. Yeah, I don't know. Stitch looks really good, though. He does. Incredibles 3, like... With Incredibles 3, I think the biggest thing is that Brad Bird is still on to direct it. And I'm hoping they only brought him on because they genuinely have a good idea, rather than Pixar telling him, we're going to make this movie whether you're a part of this or not. So be a part of it, so that way we can make more money, because then your name's attached to it. So we're going to go back to Disney World in February, so we can tell you, I think, of the new stuff. Please do. I'd love to hear everything new about Disney World. I've been to Disney World so many times, and I always love going back. It's so much fun. I love Disney World. For all of us who've been to Disney World, what's your guys' favorite ride? Or like top 3 if you can't pick one. For me, I'd say Rise of the Resistance. Even though the sequel trilogy is trash, the ride is amazing. Then I would say the Guardians of the Galaxy and Epcot. That one is incredible. And then just because it's a classic and I really just think it's just fun, Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, those are some of like the most fun rides to me. If I had to give a couple extras, I'd say probably like, I've always liked Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin, but the better version is Toy Story Mania. So I'd say Toy Story Mania. And then, Flight of the Na'vi is good, but I'm too big for it. Like, being perfectly honest, I'm too big for Flight of the Na'vi. Okay, what the hell? Got it. I used my brain there for a second. I'm gonna throw that up there. That's where I want to go. What I can do is I can do this. Top 5 in no order: Rise of the Resistance, Pirates, Tiki Room, Haunted Mansion, Splash Mountain. Haven't seen the re-theme yet. I don't like log flume rides, so Splash Mountain's not in there. You like the Tiki Room? Really? You like the Tiki Room? Man, the Tiki Room is far from my favorites. I personally don't like the tiki room. What is it? What do you like about the tiki room? I'm genuinely curious because none of my family likes it. All right, one of these has to not be necessary. Hey, Puggle. So let's do this. If I do this, throw that up, throw that here, then do that, boom, that's cut off. And then what I can do is I can throw this forward and there, and then all I have to do is just cut off that one other one. Tiki Room was your childhood, so that's why. Okay, that's probably why I don't like it. First time I did the Tiki Room, I was like 18, and I blatantly honest, I found it annoying. So whenever we walked past it, we were like, "You guys want to do a Tiki Room?" No. We just it wasn't for us. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that down, and we're just going to put that here. Damn it! Last hit. Got it. Okay. Now look at that. No water. I can grab a torch. What is the Tiki Room? So in Walt Disney World, there's of course a lot of rides and a lot of shows. In Magic Kingdom, there is it's a show. You wait in line, you get into this room, and the room itself is themed after Hawaii. It's like a big tiki hut. And in the Tiki Room, there's a bunch of parrots and other tropical birds. And they sing this little song. And the song is, I forget how it goes exactly. I've done the ride exactly once. I've done the show exactly once. And that was enough for me. But I know a lot of people, including Connor, really enjoy it. It goes something like, da 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 the tiki room and the tiki 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 room and the tiki 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 room and the tiki 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 room. But they do it like what feels like every 30 seconds. And for a lot of people, they really enjoy it. And it's, super endearing, and it's kind of like It's a Small World. It's a small world after all. I'm going to get a cease and desist. That's, what people enjoy about these rides is that it's part of their childhood. And then, for people like me, we just found it really, really annoying, and it really just kind of grinded on the gears. And so the Tiki Room is, in short, it's a ride. It's a show in Disney World. That was the wrong move. Then I drop that there. And then I put that there. No, I don't do that. That goes back there. Aha! Smart. No, I'm not. I thought I had it there for a second. Why do I have that there? Can I get rid of that? You gotta go. All right. You have a good time. Thanks for stopping by, Connor. You've only been to Disney 4? What's Disney 4? Oliver. Hi, buddy. Do you not want to be here anymore, Oliver? Yeah, he wants to leave. Give me a second here. Oh, no. He's good. You only went to Disney World when you were 4 because you had to make a wish. You were a Make-A-Wish kid. And your wish was to meet Buzz Lightyear. That is awesome. I'm so glad you got to go. I hope you don't mind me asking. But what puts you in the Make-A-Wish program? If I'm okay to ask, you don't have to answer. Disney World is... I'm so glad you got to experience it. It's my favorite place to vacation. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I just want to ask, out of curiosity. Let me throw my phone back there. Oh, sorry, Sophie.
Hey!
That wasn't just a lesson. That was a warning. Now that I got some frozen frogs, I got to be back to Sokka and Katara. You're fine. Had a lot of heart problems. I have something called HCM. Okay. Well, I hope that things are getting better as time is going on.
Captured by Admiral Zhao, Aang was taken to the Fire Nation's stronghold. There he was chained and kept in a special cell. As night fell, a mysterious masked figure infiltrated the stronghold.
There goes Heidi. And now we play as the Blue Spirit. I have to get into that stronghold. So, Puggle, is Buzz Lightyear your favorite Disney character? That'd be hilarious if there's a shop that I can buy stuff at with the Blue Spirit. Does anybody here in the chat know who the Blue Spirit is? There is a shop. I'm gonna go buy something. That's exactly how the Blue Spirit sounds. We really can go to a shop as the Blue Spirit. And notice how my money is still going down. Like, they can't just subtract it out. They have to let it go down. This is like how, like, watching my money go down. Now it's at 2011. Watching my money go down like that felt like playing Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and how slow that game was. I do like Buzz. I think I like Hiro Hamada more. Okay. Got a pacemaker now, so that helps with my problems. And don't worry, I love talking about your disability. That is, I'm for what it's worth, I'm very happy for you that you're doing well. And let's get a couple Moon Peaches. Oh, I can't get any more. Awesome, I can't get any more. Oh, this game is not that good. And I need an earthbender to do that. And I can't bend right now. Anybody in chat here know who the Blue Spirit is? It's a character we've already seen in this game. A couple times. Now to find the Avatar. No doubt they're holding him in a maximum security cell. I'm glad he's telling himself all of this, you know? As if, like, he needs to review his plan with himself. You think you do? Who is it? A little Avatar trivia on the spot. Avatar trivia. Live Avatar trivia. Who is the Blue Spirit? Is it Aang? No, that's a bad multiple choice option. It's not Aang. Is it Sokka? Zuko? Katara? Or Hamu? Haru. Not Hamu. Haru. Normally I just give 5 seconds, but I'll just let it. I'll let it sit a little bit. That's your multiple choice. Sokka, Zuko, Haru, or Jet. If I ever did that question, that's probably the 4 I'd choose. Zuko, you are correct. The answer is Zuko. I'll be honest, I don't even know what question was today's. Oh, I bet I wanted to actually go back here. Rum-de-dum. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the mountain. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. Yeah. Secret tunnel. Is there more armor down here for me to destroy? Well, technically, yes, there is. Oh god, the combat system in this game is bad. For the record, I can't turn around and face the camera. I've got a bad case of Michael Keaton Batman. Like, I couldn't do that. Like, I'm stuck in this position. I can't turn back like that. I can't do this when I'm in fighting. I can't. And these are all the options I get. Audio, subtitles, and graphics quality. That's the only options I get. I can't edit the controls like that. You know how annoying that is? That's going into my review. Is there armor in here? No. Oh, this is where I just was. Okay. I know where I'm at. I still feel like I'm missing some. Like, I can't move. Hey, I turned around. How did I do that? There's 5. Wait, can I destroy this? Unplayable. This game is unplayable. I can't even destroy a damn target. Something made to be destroyed. Or at least be shot at. Where's the last piece of armor? I found Aang, but I want to get that last piece of armor. ¿Dónde está? Is it down here? This is kind of the way, this is, I think, the way I came down. Because I fell down there. Alright, maybe it's just... maybe it's through the door, I just can't see it. Nope. I don't think Aang says that. Like, why is Zuko, like, miming with his hands? Like, why the hell is he doing that? There's no reason to do that. You see this, right? He's not moving. Oh, jeez. All right. I guess we're leaving him behind. He's good to move. There he goes. Now he's free. I don't know why it was like that, but it was. And I get out of here how? Return to the entrance of the stronghold to escape. Okay. I'm really glad they made this super clear on how to do it. What am I doing? There was an airbender thing back there. This. And maybe I'll find that last piece of armor.
focus.
And down you go. Oh, there it is. Got it.
I have no choice. Uh-oh.
What the hell? Let me turn around. Jesus.
This is getting out of control.
Out of control? I don't have any control. I can't turn my own character around. Look at this.
I have to be careful. I didn't want this.
I thought a cat just jumped on my chair. Shit, I might not be ready. Oh wait, there's a... Let's get some more moon peaches. God, those are cheap. Technically, didn't I escape?
I have no choice.
I appreciate the detail of having the Yuyan archers in here. That's one thing this game does get right is, like, this is the first time we truly see the Yuyan archers. And actually the only time we see the Yuyan archers. There is one specific one that we see with the rough rhinos because he was essentially demoted by Ozai. Because he couldn't find Ursa's old boyfriend.
Here we go.
Because reasons you should read the search. And so,
I have to focus.
basically it boiled down to, them having... Let me face him! Why do I have to move my whole body? This is like... Oh my god.
Give me no choice.
Exactly, they give me no choice. I have to actually, like, move my entire body instead of just angle myself 2 degrees to the left. I have to move my whole body 5 feet. Because the game does not allow me to change the way I look when I'm in a fight. Oh, it's so stupid. I've got a feeling these devs weren't, like, they're not experienced. You know, they can't be experienced. They can't have known what they were doing. They just made a high-end mobile game.
Let's work together. I must. I better watch out. I have no choice.
Oh, that's wave 1. It was 2 enemies. 2 enemies is now a wave. Oh my god! This game is
Oh well.
frustrating.
Here we go. This is getting out of control. You gave me no choice.
Like, how am I supposed to know I'm at the right angle?
They were asking for it. What?
Bum, bum, bum. It was Zuko. Top tier voice acting. And I looked up, there are 18 chapters in this entire game. So are we just going to skip, like... So that was episode 13 of 20. That's chapter 5. There are 3 books, or 3 seasons. 18 chapters in this whole game. If you split this game up evenly, that's 6 chapters a season. Are we going to skip, like, 7 episodes, like 5 episodes for chapter 6? And so, like, book 1 can be the first 6 chapters. And then, so if there's 18 chapters in this entire game, and there's 3 seasons of the show, and this game goes across the entire show, then each season of the show should take up 6 chapters of the game. So if that's chapter 5, and we're only on the Blue Spirit, are we going to skip all the way to the finale? Like, is that what's going to happen now?
Oh well.
Are we going to the finale?
After taking Zuko to safety, Aang returned to his friends and helped them get better.
And Sokka had a wart on his tongue or a wart on his uvula for a
Under
month.
different circumstances. Would they have been friends?
I imagine your nephew began wondering the same thing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Iroh.
Zuko was still a long way from finding peace.
And the Avatar was still a long way from visiting the Northern Water Tribe to learn waterbending from me. But in time, after more adventures and misadventures, they finally arrived.
No Jong Jong! No Jong Jong! No Bato. I mean, I get, like, skip the fortune teller, I get that. Skip the Northern Air Temple, fine. Skip so much. A+ voice acting.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. This really should have been a mobile game. Hi, UA. Nah, we'll do that later. Are we all ready? Are we all ready? It's gonna happen. Oh, it's perfect. That is perfect right there. Beautiful. I'm gonna test something real quick. Are we all ready? Are we all ready? It's gonna happen.
My cabbages!
Oh, it's perfect. That is. I had to get that. That may or may not be a short. Oh, hi there, Maisie. Can I sell something? And now I can choose. Okay, cool. I don't care about speed potions. I don't care about Bender Tea Water. I don't care about Bender Tea Fire. I do not care. I could not care less. I do not care about Bender Tea. They're all gone. Go away. Go away. Now we are going to get the waterbending scroll. Oh, this is a fun game. It's fun because it's Avatar, but it doesn't mean it's a good game. You look a lot like Tonrock. Not now. A lot of side missions here. I figures. I mean, it makes sense. Whoa! Ah! Hi! Oh. Well, hello. Hello, Maisie. Whoa. Ah! Hi! Oh. Well, hello. Hello, Maisie. That may or not be a short. I may or may not have just clipped that. She's now right there, watching very intently from OBS. You enjoying this, Maisie? Look at that. Oh, you're such a goof. Maisie, you're such a goof. Oh, Sophie's in here. I just saw her out of the corner of my eye. Hi, Paku. Oh, Kuruk.
No! Come on, everyone!
Alright, am I going up against students?
You never had a chance. I have to try harder. If I'm not really sure about this... Oh well. I won't lose. Not now. Can't let this get out of hand. I'm almost finished. This isn't going the way I told you couldn't win. I have to watch it now. Don't say I didn't
Got him.
I didn't want this. This is getting serious. Now it's really serious.
Alright, there's a way for me to lock on. Okay.
Never had a chance.
Godzilla or Atrocitus, who wins?
Was that what you call a fight? I can do better than
Godzilla.
this. You never
There's no way a walking nuclear reactor will lose
This isn't where we go.
to a Red Lantern.
We
No way.
won.
If I were Bender, which element would I choose? The age-old question. Agua. I'd be a waterbender. So it'd either be water or earth, to be perfectly honest. Like, I've not always been like the biggest fan of airbending. I know a lot of people go with airbending because like, oh, with airbending you could, bend the air around the water to create an orb that will like, yeah, but you're supposed to remember this is supposed to be like a martial art, So at the end of the day, you're bending air. So it's gonna be a lot of air blasts. It's gonna be a lot of spiral movements, a lot of dodging and evading, and a lot of stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'm also thinking to myself, when it comes to all the four elements, fire is probably the weakest. Every other element can block fire instantly, unless you're ultra great firebender like Ozai, Zuko, Iroh. Unless you're essentially in the royal family, your fire blast is getting countered. And Zuko for the longest time would get his fire blasts countered. Earthbenders, throw up a rock wall. Waterbenders, put out the fire. Airbenders, dissipate it. Every element can block fire. So then it goes down to air, water, earth. Okay. Well, air, it's still pretty strong, but water or earth can just throw up ice or can throw up earth and block air blasts. And you need like essentially Gyatso level or Avatar state level amount of airbending to break ice or earth. So then it goes down to, do you want to be as sturdy defensive as possible or have your defense turn into your offense and vice versa? And I prefer the latter, where it's like your defense becomes your offense becomes your defense, and you're very fluid in that way, pun intended. So I've always been a fan of the water bending. Plus, growing up in Minnesota, you're connected to Viking culture, which is not exactly what water tribes are. They're not exactly Vikings. They're more Inuit, Eskimo, a little bit of Native American influence, but they're mostly Inuit Eskimo. But you can't tell me that there isn't some similarities. I'm not saying crossover. I'm just saying similarities to that of like Viking Scandinavian culture, which is what I happen to be really interested in. So for me personally, I go water. But I mean, all 4 elements are really, really cool. Then I go like the personality wise, like airbenders are super forgiving and they're super spiritual. Water tribe is very culturally present. I don't know. What's the word? Very spiritually powerful. Earth is very stubborn, set in their ways, but very steadfast and very strong-willed. So like I'd say Earthbenders would likely make great Green Lanterns, not because of the similarity with the color green, but because it takes a lot of will to be an Earthbender. And then Fire would easily be like you're very not egotistical. It's not egotistical. It's very passionate. That's the word. Very passionate. So, I'd be a waterbender. How about you guys? What element would you bend if you had a choice? Paku.
What?
I need a bib. Sophie's in the bed behind me. Earthbender. And earthbending would be so fun.
Finally having resolved their differences, Aang resumed Paku's waterbending training, with Katara by his side. Suddenly, black snow began to fall. The Fire Nation had arrived to attack the Northern Water Tribe. Despite his best efforts, Aang was nearly overwhelmed by the Fire Nation Navy. They soon entered the city and continued their relentless attack.
Making a quick note for myself about just the stream. Something for me to work on my own end. Something for me to work on my end. All right, made my note. If you're constantly looking for things to improve, then you're constantly moving forward in a good way. Chief Anuk. I literally did not know his name. I've seen Avatar, no joke, probably about 15 times. Like a lot of people say, oh, I've seen it 50 times or I've seen it 100 times. I have done a rough estimation. I have probably watched Avatar all the way through at least 12 to 15 times. I never once knew this guy's name until I made it a trivia question. Like, wait, what's the name of the chief in the Northern Water Tribe? Arnook. I never knew that. Aang can now waterbend. Press RB to change the active bending. Okay. So now that we're Aang. So now we're a waterbender. And now we're an airbender. Okay. I figured that's what Aang's ability was going to be. As the Avatar, you can naturally just change your bending. So you can constantly have an airbender, waterbender, earthbender, or firebender. So that's nice. Should I make it behind the scenes comments videos about your stop motions? Do it. I think that'd be awesome. One thing that I would say is you would want to have if you're doing like an answering your comments, if that's what you're saying about with comments, if you're doing like an answering your comments, you have to have those questions ready to go. So like if you that's the only thing. So yeah, I think a behind the scenes would be really cool, personally. I'd say go for it. I just checked out your one video where you're talking about having to wait for your Teen Titans video, so that'd be a great thing to do, like while you're waiting for your answer back from however it is you described it. But like while you're waiting to do that, while you're waiting for the Teen Titans video to publish, whatever idea you're working on now while you're filming it, do it behind the scenes. Maybe get, you know, a friend or a family member to record you while you do stuff. Or just get your tripod up, or if you have a second tripod, situate your camera on yourself while you're doing something if you can't get that extra hand. And then spend a little bit extra time in editing. It's something that you could do. What the hell was that? Oh, it's a tank. How the hell do I deal with a tank?
I can't lose now.
Oh, I have like no more health. I'm gonna lose. Katara can heal, so I'm just gonna stay on Katara for a little while.
Can't let this get out of hand. Was that what you call a fight? If I'm not careful, I'm done for. I couldn't hold on.
Oh my god.
You have failed, Avatar.
Yeah, shut up. You better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass today. I'll kill you when you're sleeping. I'll kill you when you're awake. I know that you've been a dickhead, so please be good for goodness sake. Ow.
Can't let this get out of hand. Told you you couldn't win.
Why do they make Buzz Lightyear suffer in Toy Story? Which Toy Story is that? Just in Toy Story? Because it's the story? If you're done with Toy Story 1, like why they make him like suffer? Because they had to like bring him down to earth, so to speak.
Hey!
Umi Bridge. Oh! I understood that reference. For those who don't know, Umi was a woman. So you see how it says Umi Bridge? Umi was a woman. And not only was Umi a woman, Umi was Avatar Kuruk. This is the avatar before Kyoshi, who is the avatar before Roku, who is the avatar before Aang. Avatar Kuruk, the water tribe avatar before Aang. He was very, as he puts it, go with the flow. But he was also very much a ladies' man as an avatar. But he eventually found one lady who he wanted to dedicate his entire life for, who he wanted to, you know, be with for the rest of his life. And this woman's name was Umi. And the sad thing for Kuruk in his story was, with Kuruk, he had to make up for a lot of the problems that Yang Chen, the avatar before him, the Air Nation avatar before Aang, she had created. She was very attached to the physical world. She didn't deal a lot with spirits, this is being Aang Yang Chen. So when Kuruk took over as avatar, he had to deal a lot with spiritual matters. He had to deal a lot with dark spirits. He constantly had to fight dark spirits, and he did it almost secretively. Like, people didn't really know that's what he was doing. He was fighting silent battles, if you will. And so year in and year out, he'd go on and face these spirits. Eventually, he runs into a very dark spirit that Aang meets at this time of his story. That is Ko the Face Stealer. And Ko, to punish Kuruk, steals Umi's face. So that like long-haired, beautiful woman that Ko shows as one of his faces was Umi. And you see Umi in the flashback in the finale, part 2, season 3, the Old Masters. You actually get to see Umi a little bit when Kuruk is talking about his story to Aang. So that's cool that they called it Umi Bridge. Sorry, I just geeked out there for a second. In Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3, why do they make Buzz suffer? I don't know if they made him suffer in movie 2. He didn't really suffer. In movie 3, I mean, he fell in love with... I mean, he was in love with Jessie for a lot of it, so they like played with a demo mode. I'll be honest, I didn't give a lot of thought to the the Toy Story and Buzz Lightyear lore. Although there is one Buzz Lightyear voice that's not Tim Allen that I love. And it's this guy. Buzz Lightyear is Star Command. Okay, let's see what we're working with here. Oh wow, there's cabbages. Hey Peter. Whoa.
My cabbages!
Nice cabbages. Oh, that's so much fun. Who plays Buzz Lightyear and who plays Buzz and Buzz Lightyear Star Command? His name is Patrick Warburton. You probably recognize him as Kron Krimmer, Bruce New Groove, Joe Swanson from Family Guy, Ken from the B Movie. For all you older folk, you might recognize him as Putty from Seinfeld. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. In very old videos on this channel. I say very old. The videos are... Okay. For YouTube standards, they're very old. They were made in like 2020. I made videos of me doing my Patrick Warburton impression. They're still on the channel. I read The Raven. I read The Cat in the Hat. It's fun. Okay, it's Reading The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Once upon a midnight dreary while I pondered weak and weary. Who would win, Buzz Lightyear or Twitch? I don't remember Twitch. Like I said, I haven't seen Toy Story 3 in a long time. Buzz Lightyear, because Buzz Lightyear is really freaking cool. Find the tank and destroy. I destroyed the tank. Oh, it was another tank. God damn it. Alright, we're destroying another tank.
I didn't want this. I am the Avatar. I have to focus. This is getting serious. You gave me no choice. How did this happen?
The Star Destroyer is disabled.
Ready or not, here we... No matter what Aang, his friends, or the Water Tribe's warriors did, they could not drive off the Fire Nation. Desperate for help, Aang thought to enter the spirit world to ask for guidance. Yue took him to a place where he could speak to the spirits.
This is where he meets Ko the Face. Are we going to see Ko the Face Stealer? That'd be really cool.
Listen up.
Do, 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 do. And fun fact, there was something that came out in like 2010 where they tried to make Avatar, right? There was this fan fiction that was written by this A-list Hollywood director. And in that fan fiction, he was actually able to cast it and get it made. And it wasn't good. He at least got to make his fan fiction. And what's really cool is that the actress who he got to play Yue was actually so well received that she went on to voice Asami in The Legend of Korra officially. Pretty dang good. Reach the point where you're aligned with the bell. Target and throw Sokka's boomerang to open the path forward. Complete the challenge to master the ability. Alright, so we're going over here. Ding.
It's unlocked now.
So I constantly have to be able to have Sokka throws boomerang at the bell. So it looks like I need to put fire into that.
No!
I jumped. Rude.
Finally, we can go through.
I figured that's what it would be. So now if I take over as Aang, what I can do is I can throw this there. And yep, that continues the fire. I figured. So what I need to do is I need to get Sokka onto that water tribe stand. So I'm going to get Sokka here. Get Katara here. And now I can bring Katara over. I wasn't even meaning to put Sokka up there so perfectly. Bruh!
That hurts!
Got it. Bango bongo.
Now that that's out of our way.
Should you have chips or Rice Krispies for dessert? Bro, Rice Krispies. If you get the choice, go Rice Krispies. Chips are good. Chips are great. I love chips. Chips are a snack. Rice Krispies are also a snack, but they're at least, you know, dessert-like. At the end of the day, it's also, do you prefer salty or sweet? Rice Krispies sweet, chips salty. Oh, and I appreciate they call the capital city AtLA. Like, I will give the game this. This game is not good as a game. But damn it, they get their facts right. Like, if you want to use me as a fact checker, they got the continuity down. They got the game, like they got the wiki knowledge type, that kind of stuff down. Like, oh yeah, AtLA, that's exactly where they are. Oh. Yeah, go Rice Krispies, bro. My cats are grooming each other. And it's adorable. And I assume once I reach the Spirit Oasis, the rest of the game is... I might have a boss battle as the combination of the ocean and ocean spirited Aang. Like there might be a final battle as that, where I'd become like that giant fish. But that might be it. Oh, bell. Alright, fuck it. That's exactly where we want to go. Like, how the hell am I supposed to hit that? Got it. Does nothing different. Is that a Momo? That's a Momo! That is cool! Look at that, that's Momo! That is cool. Wait, is that a rough rhino? That's a roughing rhino. That's Colonel Monkey. Is it? No, wait. Who is this?
I can do better than this. You never had a chance. Can't let myself get beaten like this.
Have you ever fought with my action figures? Not in a long time. I don't really own action figures, really, anymore. And I'll be honest, I wasn't really an action figure kid. I would, like, instead of getting, like, a toy of, like, Anakin Skywalker, I would much rather own the lightsaber and pretend to be Anakin Skywalker. Not to say I didn't. Like, play with action figures as a kid, but that was much more of my speed. What I enjoyed doing was actually like owning the toys. That's why my when we like took up my collection cabinet, like whenever I was showing you guys that cabinet, that is why a lot of the stuff in there isn't like action figures as much as it is like stuff that the characters were using, like lightsabers or Pokeballs or the Omnitrix or the newspaper from Back to the Future 2. You know, that kind of stuff is in my collectible cabinet, because that's the stuff I think is more cool. In my personal opinion. I have a couple figurines in there, but that's not what I like to collect. I have friends who do figurines, and their collections look amazing. Like, I have a friend who's like really into like X-Men and Marvel comics and like speedsters. So he has like a Flash. I know it's Flash's DC, but he has like Flash, Reverse Flash, Quicksilver, Hal Jordan, John Stewart, Green Lanterns, and like Gambit. I remember he showed me he had like a Gambit figurine. He just got it in the mail. It was probably about 12 inches or so, and like he had all these really cool figurines. He had a lot of cool like Batmans from like DC Universe Online and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, that is awesome. I wouldn't collect them, but I think they're really cool. I would much rather have a cowl, which I do have a Batman cowl, or you know, the Green Lantern rings, but actually have them be sized to my ring size, which I don't know what it is. I don't know what my ring size is.
The spirits were in the pool before him in the spirit oasis, the spirits of the moon and ocean. However, Admiral Zhao reached them before Aang could, killed the spirit of the moon, and fled. Just when all hope was lost, Aang entered the Avatar state and merged with the spirit of the ocean to battle the Fire Nation. Meanwhile, someone else arrived on the scene, looking for Admiral Zhao.
Look at me, I'm Admiral Zhao. Shik's butt.
Don't even think about it. No, you don't.
This is the first time you actually play as Zuko. Uses his fire whip with great range and damage. Is Zuko going to look like this throughout the whole game? Because he only really looks like this in Season 1. Like, starting Season 2, Episode 1, he actually cuts his hair. And, like, leaves behind all his armor. And such. I'll have to come back here and free play. Where did he fight Zhao? He fought him... So Zhao eventually makes it to Aang. Oh, I can melt that. Okay. Zhao eventually makes it to Aang. But that's Iroh that stops him, not Zuko. So maybe Zhao's down here. Yeah, it's not really going to speed me up, is it? Is Zhao... Oh, he fights Katara, who's down here. Dr. Manhattan or Squirrel Girl. Bruh, you just... That is awesome. That is the best question I... Oh my gosh. Dr. Manhattan or Squirrel Girl. Follow-up question for you, Puggle. Do we see this fight? Is this a fight that happens on screen or on page? Or is it like we see the battle start and then we see who wins at the end? That's an important detail. Alrighty. We see the whole thing just from a distance. It's going to appear that Dr. Manhattan is winning. But what's going to happen is our viewer is going to look away for a split second. Whether it's a blink, whether it's a, hey, what was that? Or something, right? And Swirl Girl is going to be victorious. Dr. Manhattan will just have his ass laid out. Fun fact.
You're alive?
The voice of Admiral Zhao, not in this game, in the original cartoon, and Legend of Korra, in the small cameo that Zhao has. He is voiced by Jason Isaacs. Harry Potter fans will know him as Lucius Malfoy, but I will always know him as Colonel Tavington from The Patriot. Yes. The voice of Admiral Zhao is Lucius Malfoy from Harry Potter. Hopefully the Twitch versus Buzz fight can happen.
You tried to have me
Be cool.
killed.
Yes, I did. You're the Blue Spirit, an enemy of the Fire Nation. You freed the Avatar.
I had no choice.
A+ writing.
You should have accepted your failure. You're a disgrace. Now that you're here, I'll see that I finish the job I started.
Admiral Zhao, you're going down, buddy. And if it does happen, who would win? Buzz.
What?
Capturing the Avatar is my destiny.
What? No. No.
Oh, this game is made for people who don't play video games. What about Dr. Manhattan versus Infectious Lass? You got me. I don't know infection and like what is Infectious Lass's gimmick? That you I think you got me on a character here.
Boy.
You know Buzz is gonna win. I know Buzz is gonna win.
You're going down, Zhao.
What? You're a disgrace. What?
Don't let them get the best of you. I can't let it go on like this. Uncle will be disappointed.
Done.
You can't.
Hey, I beat Admiral Zhao. Oh, what physics?
Take my hand.
Aang, along with the spirit of the ocean, saved us all that day. But his victory over the Fire Lord was by no means assured. In a way, his journey had barely begun. However,
Things are only
he
going to
now
get tough
had one of
from
the
here.
finest waterbending masters I've ever known, Katara. And now, it was time to travel to the Earth Kingdom. It was time for Aang to learn earthbending.
Iroh is a traitor, and your brother is a failure.
That's not a good voice for Ozai.
Task for you.
Yay. The water tentacled combo. I appreciate the change in the color to green there for Earth.
Pardon me.
I'm going to go and head upstairs. I'm going to go to the bathroom really quickly. This will be a great time to take a quick break. So I will be back in just a couple of minutes. If you need to go to the bathroom, refill a water bottle, what have you, now is the time to do so. I will be back in just a couple of minutes. Be back soon. Guys, you have to look at this. All right. I leave for what? 2 minutes? 3 minutes? My chair has been stolen. That's not the same cat that just jumped on the bed. She's still in the chair. Come here, Sophie. She kept my seat warm. She kept the seat warm. Hello there, Sophie. Oh, she's adorable. She was sitting on my chair. That was adorable. So how long until we meet Toph? Damn it. I lost a Cheez-It. Oh, found it. Where'd that go? There, I found it again. I'm gonna make sure it stays clean in here. I'm not gonna eat it. Cheez-It. Ah, trash can. Ugh. Aren't we supposed to get a bad case of pentapox? Isn't that what's supposed? That's what's supposed to happen here. We are supposed to get a very bad case of pentapox. And I can't destroy that apparently. Okay.
Here we go.
Hello.
You gave me no choice. I warned you.
Mess with the turtle dove.
Got him.
Get the bill.
Mess with the turtle duck, you get the bill. Who's my favorite action figure that I used to own? I had an Anakin Skywalker. Came with a full-on Darth Vader suit. Blue standard Anakin lightsaber. Red Vader lightsaber. And you can mix and match them. You can have them be like full hero Anakin, full Vader, or anywhere in between, including like melting, like just got burned on Mustafar Anakin. That was a pretty cool figure. It was like a cross between an action figure and an actual like doll. And I thought it was really, really cool. How about you? You sound like you're really into your Buzz Lightyear. Remember years and years ago you flushed a construction worker toy down the toilet? That sucks. Wow. How do you accidentally flush it? How do you flush it? Like, that has to be like done on purpose, right? How would you accidentally flush it? How do you accidentally flush a construction worker toy? Or how do you like flush a toy? Not just Buzz, you're also into Twitch. Makes sense. You're talking about him a lot.
It's unlocked now. Don't say I didn't warn you.
And down you all go.
This is getting out of control.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
And the Avatar. What?
Oh shit, that's a rhino.
Hey!
That's a rhino.
Hey!
Team Avatar for the win.
Was that what you call a fight? This is getting serious.
Gotta bust his ass.
Uh-oh.
Stop that.
I have to focus.
Look how the rhino just disappears.
Here we go.
Do you see what I see?
My cabbages!
The hell? Where'd he go on that one? Oh, I see it. And look at that. All right, last cheese it.
We can get through.
There's a little beer on my shoe. It's like a drop. But I spilled beer on my shoe. And make a ramp. I seriously have to hit it with bending. Ah, there we go. Oh.
It opened right up.
And Buzz is tied up in books in the book and toys. Oh, you do. Okay. I don't know what you're gonna say. I assume. Something about when Buzz was tied up in the book in Toy Story 2. What the hell? Awesome. Let's grab Sokka. Rhymes with an Aka. Young ladies, I rock ya. It's one too many syllables there, bub. Poetry. When Buzz is tied up in Toy Story 2, do I think it's funny how he reacts?
Finally, we can go through.
And do I think he sounds like he's whining? You literally asked me this earlier in the stream. No, I don't necessarily find it funny. I don't find it particularly serious either. He's not whining, he's afraid. So those are my thoughts.
Aang and his friends went to Omashu in search of his old friend Bumi. The Fire Nation had taken the city, and there they encountered the resistance who were attempting to attack the Fire Nation governor's mansion. The governor's daughter, May, almost single-handedly defended against the attack, forcing Aang and the resistance to retreat to their underground hideout. That's when Aang found out, to his shock, that Bumi had surrendered the city. Determined to find and rescue Bumi, Aang convinced the resistance that the best way to help Omashu's citizens was to help them escape the city. The question was, how?
To you, he sounds like he's whining. Yeah, to each their own. Now, a little bit of Avatar trivia. This was actually in one of, if not, this was one of the very first trivia questions for the Advanced series. It says right there in the third line, or the third paragraph, the governor's daughter, May. What's the governor's real name? In the show, they just call him the governor. But in the comic Smoke and Shadow, he is named. It's page 1, actually. Let you think about that for a minute as I grab something from my freezer. Right onto the Skywalker action figure. I don't know, this thing's from 15 years ago, dude. I didn't keep everything. It's lost. Probably got destroyed, thrown out. I don't know. We moved a lot around that time. We moved. So it's probably got lost in a move. Probably got thrown out. Probably got destroyed. I don't know. That's probably the first time I've thought about that action figure in 15 years. No joke. But the answer to that question about the governor, his name is Ukano. Yep, pentapusses. We gotta find pentapusses. Because we gotta get pentapox. There's one. See it there on the wall? That's what we're after. Have I watched Deadpool and Wolverine? Yes, and it is incredible. Loved it. Bye, 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 bye. Wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in this game for two. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie. Baby, bye, 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 bye. No, for sure. My love no more. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Oh, that song has been stuck in my head ever since I saw it. We got a purple pentapus. Wish Ben Affleck could have been in Nick Cage. Apparently Nick Cage was... they were both asked. But they both declined.
Here we go.
Like, Nick Cage was, like, explained, like... He was, like, this is what the plan is. This is how we're gonna go about it. And I guess something in there just didn't click for him. It's like, no.
I warned you.
Can't get the entire soundtrack out of my head. It's so good. But fun facts, if you look online on the soundtrack, Like a Prayer by Madonna is not on it. She barely let it be in the movie. Because she apparently like doesn't want that song. Like a lot of her songs she doesn't want used in movies, especially that one. Which if you listen to the lyrics, I understand why. What's my favorite Lantern Oath? Green. It's the only one I know. It's the only one I have memorized. You know, I'm boring. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light. So good. Wipe yourself off. You did. Probably after Flash, Nick Cage is done with multiverse stuff. Yeah. I heard he wasn't even approached about that. That they were going to do that with him as Superman.
Sure thing. No what?
I don't care. Let me blow that up. Thank you. I love the Orange Lantern Oath. Yeah, Orange Lantern's pretty good, though. What's mine is mine, and mine and mine is mine and mine, not yours. Orange Lantern's hilarious. Oh, Larfleeze. The Orange Lantern of avarice. Greed for the uncultured. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. We're past that part in the show, but I'm gonna keep on singing Secret Tunnel. Yeah. Seriously, they didn't adapt Secret Tunnel. This game is unplayable strictly because of that. Not because of the really busted combat mechanics. Not because of the horrible voice acting. Not because of any of that. They did not adapt Secret Tunnel. A purple pentapus. Wait, what if Kronk was the Green Lantern? Brightest day and blackest night. No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Warned you. You asked for it.
Okay, I assume we just want to line these up. So I'm only changing blue and red. What? Oh, what if I'm supposed to get this in reverse order? It's in reverse order. Is that supposed to be something? Oh, wait, there's this. Got it.
We can get through.
I need to take this trash can out. Hum da dum 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 da dum dum da dum. And how the fuck do I get in there? So I can go into the pit. Anyone here Parks and Rec fans? The pit. I fell in the pit. You fell in the pit. We fell in the pit. I jumped. I'm jumping like Mario, Jumpman Mario. Jump.
Stop that!
I jumped. Aha!
It opened right up.
That opened right up! Down we go. And purple pentapus.
Totally. Yay!
Is this the door that it's talking about? Let's go and explore a little bit. What is this the door? Must be.
It opened.
What do we get? Pie shit tiles.
Oh yeah!
Sokka's plan to fool the Fire Nation into thinking there was a pentapox outbreak worked, and the citizens were able to flee Omashu. Unfortunately, they had an unexpected stowaway in the governor's infant son. The governor assumed the resistance had kidnapped his son and offered to exchange him for Bumi's freedom. All was going well until Azula arrived and suggested that she and May oversee the trade. Instead of a trade, this resulted in a battle between Aang and Azula, and some frustrating but wise words from King Bumi.
The Avatar here? Well, this is my lucky day.
I know it's like, who is this mysterious person? Well, to be fair, they don't know who she is until the chase. That's when they find out who this is. What? You don't see the family resemblance? I must capture the Avatar to restore my honor.
Huh? Avatar, I am Princess Azula. And you will be my gift to my father, Fire Lord Ozai.
Like I said, they don't actually find out who she is until season 2, episode 7, The Chase. Eight. Sorry, season 2, episode 8 is The Chase. Season 2, episode 7 is Zuko alone.
You are worse than your brother. Ow. Hey.
Hey, I'm Princess Azula.
Chance to suck the Fire Nation. Hey. I better watch out.
I can't damage her.
I have to focus. I expected more out of the Avatar.
Wait. Oh, I get it.
Oh, you. Is your whole family after me? What? What? This is getting out of control.
You gotta go. All right, have a good night, Puggle.
I expected more out of the Avatar. Hey! Hey! You can't stop this war. I won't let you.
Ah, come on. Do I own any Marvel or DC action figures? I don't believe I have.
You are worse than your brother. This is getting out of control.
I'm trying to think. I don't believe I have. Like, I technically own one. It's a Nightwing action figure.
Aang, stop your blowing for a minute.
There we go. Why is this like really really choppy? That was really choppy. I technically own one. I'll go grab it really quick. This is the only, probably actually like true to the term action figure that I own. It is Nightwing. I got it for Christmas. And, ooh, dropped it. I don't know if he does anything, to be perfectly honest. He might just be posable. This is actually probably the first time I've picked it up since I got it. But it came with 3 different Batmen. There's one from the Nightmare from Batman vs. Superman, and then there's 2 other Batmen. One is like classic gray and black suit, and the other one is kind of like New 52. Then you have a Joker, what looks like either Tim Drake or Damian Wayne Robin, and then you have Nightwing. So that's the only one that I own. And I got it as a Christmas present. So I just propped that up in my little shelf or my little cabinet, and yeah, that's all it really is. Just a posable Nightwing. So it's pretty cool. That's all I own.
Aang wasn't happy to learn that I'd only been pretending that I couldn't earthbend with all that was happening. But I was biding my time. I had to explain
There
my
are 3
strategy
Jings?
of neutral Jing, where you do nothing. You see, neutral Jing is the key to earthbending. It involves listening and waiting for the right moment to strike. Under the circumstances, I could not be his earthbending teacher. But I told him to look for someone who had mastered neutral Jing. And with that, I said goodbye to Aang, knowing we would see each other again when the time was right.
The Blind Bandit. Toph! We're gonna get Toph. Things are about to get pretty tough here. Oh, that's actually really beautiful.
What?
The target audience for this game has to be people who like have seen Avatar, right? Like like people who've seen and enjoyed Avatar but you have never played a video game before. Like, that has to be the specific audience for this type of game. Because they skip so much of the story. You should actively know what is... to actively know what's happening, you have to have seen the original show. But the gameplay itself is so simple and basic, and not always in a good way. It honestly just feels stripped. That if you have any experience with gaming, you're going to feel limited in what you can do. So I would say you're really looking at a game where it's made for people who don't play video games, but they like Avatar. At which point, why make the game? Ooh. All right, because they actually fight them. No, they hide because they're not going to hurt, you know,
Let's work together.
innocent people.
Don't say I didn't warn you. I am the Avatar. You have no choice. Here we go.
Ostrich horse.
You gave me no choice. I am the Avatar. I warned you.
Come on.
I am the Avatar. I better watch out. Uh-oh. You gave me no choice. I am the Avatar.
Also, I don't even know if this is made for somebody who doesn't play video games, because it's made by people who have never played video games, really.
That's the last of them.
Let's get Toph.
Come on.
After Toph rejected Aang's request for her to be his earthbending teacher, he decided to get himself invited to the Beifong residence to try to convince her again. Toph wasn't too pleased to see Aang, and dinner did not go well. Even so, Toph still decided to visit Aang in his room to talk.
Aww.
Last decade, you used to do videos with your plush toys. Aw, sweet, man. What kind of videos would you do with them? I'm tired. Have I owned any plushes? Yeah, I've owned a lot of like Lilo and Stitch plushies. And a couple Pokemon. That's really what I have. Alright, I can't jump off the ledge. There's Lao Bei Fong.
Listen.
Sure thing.
That was up at the top, wasn't it? The dude had it. Used to film him talking and other stuff. Awesome. Have you seen, he doesn't make these videos anymore. But MNJ TV, he's a Pokemon YouTuber, a PokeTuber as they sometimes call themselves. But MNJ TV is a PokeTuber. And he used to make videos where he would make skits with Pokemon plushies. They were very popular. They're pretty funny, especially if you know Pokemon. It gets really funny. Why doesn't he make videos anymore? He still makes videos. He doesn't make those videos anymore. He is still very active. He said he just got burnt out making them. He wasn't happy with them, and he was just ready to move on from making them. He made, I think, 50. God, this is annoying. This is a headache. Okay, got it. Oh, God, that was a headache for some reason. There's a YouTuber named Big Yoshi. He used to make plush toy videos of Halloween special, Christmas special, Easter special. and used to make Mario and Luigi go camping videos. Fun. Hi, Master Yu.
Yeah! Hey!
Happy to help.
Ah, damn it.
Sure thing.
All the crest jewels. In one of the Halloween special videos, they go back in time 40 years before 2013. And Luigi and I want to see the dinosaurs and... Wait, what? Okay. 40 years before 2013, and Luigi said, I want to see the dinosaurs. And Mario said to him that dinosaurs were 40 million years ago. Yeah. That's a big difference. Actually, it was more like 65 million years ago. So there's only need to see T-Rex, and Mario said, I give up. I think you're closer to about 65 million years ago, not 40 million years ago, but yeah. There she is. Hi, Parker. How's your night going? My ears. I am sleepy. You see my cats? Yeah, there's Maisie here. There's Maisie underneath the windowsill. And there is Sophie. So, yep, there they are. Sophie, Maisie. Luigi and the Big Yoshi fan video is very dumb. I think the person who was doing the video made it like that. Yeah, probably. Do you want to see something adorable? Watch. We call this the blanket monster. We put a camera in your face and now you don't want to play? Really? Really? She's purring at least. There she goes. Just a little bit. Where are the dogs? They're upstairs. They're not down here. She didn't want to play, so she gets swaddled. Not really swaddled. She just gets wrapped up really tightly. Really? Really? There's a couple of holes in my back. Oh, jeez. Oh, that hurt. Cat scratched me. Yeah, she didn't just scratch me. She dug in. So we got the other cat. Say hello, Maisie. Really? She loves to be loved on, but she does not like to be held. She tolerates being held. If you want to call that tolerating. All right, let go of my shoulder and I'll put you down. There's the deal. There you go. Have I took a vehicle on a boat before? Like a cruise ship? No. I've been on a boat before, if that's what you're asking. But no, I have not transported a vehicle like a car by boat. That I have not done. Nor will I do it. Probably. I don't know. All right, so how do I use my seismic sense? Is this what I want to do? No. Hey! Hey! Down! You wanna play? There you go. They weren't playing with their toys that I just gave them. They were playing with my lavalier mics, the clip-on to the shirt microphones. That's what they were playing with.
Oh!
Use Toph's seismic sense to reveal which walls she breaks. Hold up. Use Toph's seismic sense to reveal which walls she break to clear the path forward. Complete the challenge to master this ability. That is some weird English there. Reveal which walls she break to clear the path forward.
Door's open now. Let's go. Yeah.
All right. Probably going to keep playing as Toph. Or focus on playing as Toph.
We can keep going now.
Yeah, I can feel the scratches. She got me good. Alright, Twinkle Toes. Alright, break that down. And what I want to do... Yeah. Pull that back. Go down. You stay.
It opened. Oh.
And now we're done with that. Oh, my fucking back. Nobody cheats Shin Fu. Let's go. We'll just skip that. Oops.
You can't hide behind your buddies anymore. It's just you and me now.
Not a bad voice actress. Have you ever driven a boat before? Yes.
Don't think I'll go easy on you, just because you're a little blind girl. You will leave my
Shin Fu. Yes, I have driven a boat before. It's been a long time, but I've done it. Alright, I wish I was fighting the actual, like, Earth Rumble competitors. Like the Big Bad Hippo, Chameleon, Fire Nation Man. That'd be fun. And I was gonna throw a few rocks at me. One's gonna stay. That one. Throw it back.
Is that all you got? No! I won't be beaten! Ha! Ow! Ha! You're good, but I'm better.
Then he's gonna chuck a bunch of rocks at me. And then he's gonna throw one. It's gonna stay. I throw it back.
Defeated. Better. I'm the best.
My little girl.
Like you ever had the chance. Dad, I know it's probably hard to see me this way, but the obedient little helpless blind girl that you think I am just isn't me. I love being an earthbender, and I'm really, really good at it.
All this has made me realize something. I've let you have far too much freedom. From now on, you will be cared for and guarded 24 hours a day. Please escort the Avatar and his friends out. They are no longer welcome here.
My dad changed his mind.
Well, we better get out of here before your dad changes his mind again.
Have I heard of radio on a boat before? Like having a radio on a boat? Yeah. That I have heard of. Ooh, what should we get? Let's just get more damage to the rock boulder.
Aang had his earthbending teacher at last, but he and his friends would endure so much before they reached Ba Sing Se, the Earth Kingdom's last remaining stronghold.
They also had to contend with the Zula, who pursued them relentlessly.
Indeed.
It's funny they say Azula, but they show Zuko.
To thank for reuniting me with Zuko. We joined with the Avatar and his friends against her. Although, I don't enjoy the memory of her attack.
In the desert, they finally reached a great library built to contain all the world's knowledge, which contained an amazing secret. One Sokka was certain would turn the war in their favor. But this came at a great cost. Appa was taken from them, causing them to lose both Aang's dearest companion and their ride. Still, they pushed forward to Ba Sing Se, where a terrible sight greeted them.
And I think this is as good a spot as any. To call it a night. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. And so I think we're going to call it there. I think next stream I'm going to try to beat the rest of chapter 2 or book 2, which is Earth. It's, I mean, almost done. Is there a place to save, like, right away? And I'm assuming that if I were to go to main menu, it'd be all saved. Like if I go to continue story, it's going to take me right back to exactly there. Yeah, okay. Yep, so we're good to go. So, thank you everybody for watching. I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed. But yeah, I have a lot of work I want to get done over the next 30 days or so. And so I really want to get after it and grind out a solid 30 days worth of content for you guys. Kind of like halfway through August through halfway through September, I've got a lot I want to do. And so yeah, keep on the lookout. I've got some stuff cooked up for long form videos and shorts and stuff like that, while still sticking to at least the 2 live streams a week. So yeah, thank you all for putting up with the beginning of the stream. That was a nightmare trying to deal with that, but thank you all for working with me, trying to get that taken care of. But anyways, I'm going to call it right there, and I'll see you all on Sunday with the next live stream. We're going to try to finish book 2, and then maybe get a good, like maybe chapter 1 of book 3, and then knock out the rest of the game on the stream after that. So this game might only be like 2 more streams, and I might put up a poll again for the next game that we play, because this is the one game where I wanted to play this game, and I still do. And I keep trashing on it. I keep trashing on Quest for Balance. It's not a good game. It's not. It deserves its bad reviews. But at the same time, I'm enjoying it because I'm an Avatar fan. And I love anything Avatar, aside from a certain atrocity that we're not going to speak of. I love Avatar. This is still Avatar. It's not going to be good, but it's still enjoyable. I'm still enjoying my time. It's still worth the $20 I spent on it because I got it on sale. But I know my standards on this game are going to be lower than somebody else's because I'm just happy to be playing an Avatar video game that at least looks nice. So I think a few games that would be fun to do for stream, like a couple of them that I'll name. Like we did do Lego Marvel's Avengers, just that one streamer I was sick. So maybe just to knock the rest of that game, get that game done, just because we already technically streamed it. Hogwarts Legacy, that would be a fun game. I'm kind of getting back into Harry Potter. I'm reading the books right now. Currently just finished Chamber of Secrets just the other day, so I'm taking a break before I start Prisoner of Azkaban. So Hogwarts Legacy would be a fun game. BioShock 2, of course. Is after BioShock 2, there's still BioShock Infinite, which, according to my brother, who we've all seen in chat before, he has said that BioShock Infinite is not a bad game. He just doesn't like it as a BioShock game. And he says that since I like Infamous, I might like Infinite. I might like BioShock Infinite. So I think we should play all 3 BioShock games. BioShocks 1 and 2 and then BioShock Infinite. So yeah, I think when we beat Quest for Balance, we'll either go right into BioShock 2 or at least put up a poll. So we'll play that by ear. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I will work on getting the next video out here by the weekend at least. And